need some wheels.
All right, let's get started with Huskies post-game press conference here following the game with Ohio. Coach Carlsen, Taylor Brandon, and Mia Ahart. Coach, you start us off with a statement about today's game.
Yeah, I mean, I think the second quarter obviously was a difference in the ball game. We came out and shot the ball extremely well, which was critical. We were able to kind of pull away in the second quarter, and then it was kind of back and forth the rest of the game. A lot of crazy things happening, but definitely a great win for us.
Questions?
First question is to Mia. You finished the game with 16 points. You were out there playing with confidence. What is your biggest takeaway from this game?
Definitely just trusting myself, trusting my reps, and trusting my teammates will find me and giving me the confidence to do what I can do.
My second question is Taylor Brandon. You had 10 points in the first half. What did you like the most about the first quarter performance from yourself and the entire team?
Like Nia said, I just trust my teammates to give me the ball. And my shooting hasn't been the best lately, but doesn't mean I'm not going to take the shots. And the first one happened to fall, so that gave me a lot more confidence to shoot the second and the third. So just continuing to have the confidence in myself and keep the confidence that my teammates and my coaches having me to keep shooting the ball, even if it's not always going my way.
And then I have another question for you. How important is it to shoot well in the first half?
I wouldn't say that I'm somebody who passes up shots just because I'm missing them. Like I said, I'll take the shots I think my coaches want me to take, whether I'm having an off day or a good day. So I wouldn't say it's necessarily super important that I make them at a certain time of the game. I'm just gonna shoot the shots I know I should take.
My next question is for Coach. You have a lot of depth on the bench. You got players stepping up late in the season due to injuries. Why do you feel that this team is gel together so well?
I think they have a great understanding of if we're going to have success, we have to do it together, and that's anybody who puts a uniform on, understanding what their role is, what the expectation is when they go in the ball game, and that's how we're going to win. That's how we're going to win games. I think they've embraced that. I think they understand that, and I think really everybody has done a great job of stepping on the floor and giving us what we know they are capable of giving us.
Coach, to go off DeAndre's last question, there was a big run in the second quarter to get up by 10, and it was fueled by Sydney McRae and Mariah Pruitt both making threes, or Nicoletta Basket as well.
Mm-hmm.
Players that got forced into action in December, but now today, due to foul trouble or whatever it was, they get out there again, and they help fuel a big run that kind of gave you the margin you needed today.
Yeah, I think every opponent kind of presents a different challenge, and we knew that probably in order to have success against Ohio, we were going to have to shoot the three well. And so you put Mo on the floor, you put Sid on the floor, knowing that that's their forte, that they can stand behind the arc and have success. So that run was critical offensively, and then they did a good job of understanding the game plan on the defensive end, which allowed us to, again, make that late run, especially in the second quarter.
For Michaela and Nia, how comfortable did you guys finally get attacking that Ohio zone? Because it felt like the ball movement in the second half was especially crisp in terms of getting that skip pass across and get open three-point looks.
I think we saw what we were going to get in the first half, and I think we took that and we learned from not necessarily the mistakes we made in the first half, but we learned from what they were doing, and we learned what was open, and we made those adjustments at halftime, and I think we executed it pretty well.
What Kay said.
Coach again, you had 16 bench points in the first half. How confident do you feel and how proud of you that the players stepping up?
Well, I think you saw it. Like I say, a lot of people stepped up and did some really good things today. And every game is going to provide different challenges. And I think we have a group right now that when their number is called, they're ready to go and understand the game plan. And yeah, I'm super proud of them for that because, again, it's going to take that. Every game is a battle. I mean, there's not been very many games we've played so far that hasn't come down to a few possessions. So that's critical, is that everybody's ready to go.
And then my final question for all three of you. You play Bowling Green next. Are you looking at this as a revenge game or just another game in the schedule?
I would say that it's a revenge game. It's the first time. Last game was the first time I had ever lost to them since I've been here, and just the little rivalry we got there. They got one of our coaches, love her to death, but just it's always like a different fuel under us when we play them, just because we have like that personal tie to them. And I mean, it's always fun. They won last year, so like beating the like reigning champs, like that's always a good feeling for us in the locker room.
He's like, I don't know.
Yeah, I would say it's a revenge game. Obviously, it got us at home, so we're trying to get one back right away, and we have the opportunity on Wednesday to do that. So.
I won't call it a revenge game. You know, I'll call it 40 more minutes of tough, hard-nosed basketball.
All
You know,
revenge game.
Regardless of who the opponent is, we can't get too far ahead of ourselves. Whatever color jersey's on the opponent, that's what we have to prepare for, and that's what we'll do on Wednesday, and I'm sure it'll be a great ball game.
Coach, do you feel like there's anything to take from today's game against how to build off the last game against Bowling Green? Because the lineups they put out there today kind of looked the same size-wise as what BG did last Wednesday.
Yeah, I think every game provides a great learning experience in a lot of different ways. You know, how do we handle pressure? You know, Ohio will get up and guard, they'll press some. Bowling Green will get up and guard, they'll press some. You know, I think you're right. I think we dominated on the glass today. We have to dominate on the glass against Bowling Green, in my opinion, in order to have success. You know, I think Asia probably learned a lot. You know, and that's important. We have to have her on the floor because so many things revolve around how they're going to defend her. I think she's learned a lot. So all of those things are factors. And I think this is an intelligent group. You know, we've done a good job of really understanding game to game, okay, what worked, what didn't, what do we need to adjust to. It's an accomplishment for the team, and I think my staff has done a great job. If we can continue to do that and put our best foot forward the next 40 minutes, I like where we'll be in the next couple months.
Anything else for the Huskies today? Set.
All right, thanks, guys.
Thank
Thank you.